Hello and welcome to Weekly News Roundup. I am Rhoda Ngonzi. We will dig into it. President Yoweri Musevenis will conclude the nationwide wealth creation tours with a Kampala visit starting Monday the 14th of July. The National Organizing Committee for the Presidential Wealth Creation Tours made the announcement. During a stakeholders meeting held on Saturday in Kampala, the team confirmed that the president will spend 5 days touring the 5 divisions of Kampala.
President Yoweri Musevenis begins his Kampala Wealth Creation Tour this Monday, 14th July 2025.
He's going to start his tour like he's been touring the whole country. He's starting in Rubaga Division, and Rubaga Division he's going to commission Busega Market.
The 5-day visit will cover all 5 divisions of Kampala.
This is going to be the last region that His Excellency the President will be preaching the message of wealth creation, the message of household income.
The National Organizing Committee briefed Kampala Capital City Authority leadership about the tour this weekend.
We are here to plan with you. We are not here to direct you, we are here to plan with you so that we can all prepare to welcome the head of state.
Today we are here as members of NOC under the leadership of the Vice President to brief the leaders of Kampala Capital City Authority to prepare with them, to plan with them.
The meeting held at KCCA Main Hall was attended by Kampala Minister Hajat Minsa Kawanda, Executive Director Sharifa Buzeki, security officials and local leaders.
But in addition to the stakeholders meeting of today, we shall be meeting about 1,000 leaders. These are NRM chairpersons from all the villages and cells in Kampala Capital City Authority.
We are more than ready. We are more than ready, and I know this being the capital city, we shall lead and others follow.
During the tour, the president will meet local leaders and the public and commission key government projects.
The people will be able to talk to His Excellency the President. People will line up from Munyonyo up to where he will cut the tape to launch the construction of Salama Road.
Nebaza Katonda. The President Museveni bwe yadde atandika Kampala atandikidde mu Lubaga. Era ekyo nno kitiibwa kyaki ky'amaanyi.
Some leaders raised concerns about the proposed schedule.
Atusiza amakubo ga mirundi eti n'ayita eno ku Northern bypass n'ayita eno eggaba kyovola banga abantu bagwa mu kkubo bayina ennyonta mukkirize ennyonta y'abantu balabe ku musajja mukulu oyo.
I must be on that program to welcome His Excellency to Kampala Central Division. Why? Number one, we do not have an MP in the whole division of Kampala.
We should not distract the president. Let the president enjoy his visit with the PDM farmers. The rest of the leaders humbly give him space.
With the NRM party parliamentary elections slated for Thursday, 17th July 2025, the president will pause the tour on Tuesday and resume on Friday.
He's going to start with ghetto projects in Nabukalu zone, Bwaisetu, Kawempe division. Then in the afternoon, he'll address the ghetto youth at Kawempe Mbogo Mosque playground.
The tour will conclude on Sunday, 20th July 2025, with a mega public rally at Kololo Ceremonial Grounds.
We want to appeal and mobilize the people of Kampala Capital City Authority to turn up in big numbers in different activities that require them to come, because there are activities that are also limited. Like we have the rallies, the final one will be on Sunday. We expect many people to come and listen to the president.
I expect each and everybody to behave. I've also told those so-called ghetto boys, those who misbehaved the other time, not to appear on that day, because we're going to arrest them.
Museveni's Kampala visit marks the end of the nationwide wealth creation campaign that has taken him around the country for close to 2 years. Robert Nyango, UBC News.
The Inspector General of Police IGP Abbas Byakagaba has asked the National Resistance Movement NRM party candidates competing for flags of various positions to maintain law and order. Addressing the press after a closed-door security meeting between security agencies and the NRM party candidates, Byakagaba warned political players creating tension that may result in violence in the upcoming NRM primary elections that the police and other security agencies are ready and will deal with them accordingly.
The Inspector General of Police has asked Ugandans to perform and exercise their civic power of choosing leaders of their choice, and in this case, the ruling party, the National Resistance Movement, is holding in-house elections which do not warrant violence. He also asked the NRM party candidates competing for various positions to follow the NRM Electoral Commission guidelines, saying that's when the election process will be free and fair.
Was to follow the regulations of the NRM Electoral Commission, but also we have reminded ourselves about the existence of the laws.
Addressing the press after the closed-door security meeting, the Minister of Security, retired Major General Jim Muhwezi, assured the public of a free and peaceful election, saying that there is nothing to worry about. Minister Muhwezi, who is also campaigning to retain the NRM flag for Bujumbura County, hailed IGP Byakagaba for visiting Rukungiri, saying that his visit is of great importance to the district.
Have a very peaceful election. This is a family election of NRM. There should be no cause for any acrimony, any conflict. Let us compete fairly and let the people decide.
A Rukungiri Municipality Incumbent Member of Parliament, Dr. Elisa Rutaigwa, welcomed the meeting, saying it was timely and will address a lot. The Rukungiri District Woman Member of Parliament aspirant Mary Paula Turiaikawo said there was need for reinforcing police personnel in Rukungiri, given that two former army generals are contesting for MP in different constituencies.
And I think it gives us comfort as candidates that at least we will be secure, our voters will be secure, the properties and lives of people will be secure, considering the sensitivity of the election within Rukungiri district, where we have two generals competing in the different constituencies.
The Rukungiri Resident District Commissioner, Mr. Stephen Nsubuga, who organized the meeting, hailed the Inspector General of Police for visiting the district, saying his visit has come at the right time. He assured the public to freely participate in these elections without any fear, saying that their security is guaranteed. The closed-door security meeting took place at Rukungiri District Headquarters in the District Council Hall. Retired Lieutenant General Henry Tumukunde, who is also campaigning for the Rukungiri Municipality NRM party flag, also attended the meeting.
Now, NRM supporters in Bukonzo County West have embraced in-house reconciliation to strengthen the party's chances in next year's parliamentary elections. The constituency has been under opposition, particularly the FDC, for the past decade.
A senior NRM cadre, Jackson Kapamba, has attributed NRM losses in Kasese district elections to internal divisions. Jackson Kapamba credits Dr. Crispus Chionga for fostering reconciliation and echoing the president's message of economic transformation.
Reconciliation was initiated by him on a vision that NRM must win Bukonzo County West. It was the vision that caused twice Chionga's loss, but Chionga had no problem. Confidently, as I report to you, Honorable Chionga is going to get a slight victory basing on that reconciliation.
While addressing supporters at Ihango, Mitimisanju and Kalehe trading centers, Dr. Chionga urged voters to support President Museveni in the upcoming elections. He called on mobilizers to rally voters ahead. head of the National Resistance Movement primaries.
And the senior presidential advisor, political affairs, Haji Abdul Naduli, has castigated ethnicity-based politics, lest with Egali-based violence and supporters varying from distant constituencies, currently bedeviling the NRM primary campaigns in Luweero. The senior political presidential advisor has made the castigation at a press conference organized at his Lusenke residence.
Abayaka olulimi lw'omutegeera abayaka abapya abatandisi be bayingidde abangi mu kisaawe ne bajja n'ebyabwe era kyokudde olaba nti be tutabasomesa awo ensobi n'okulaba ennaku kujja kuba kwaffe wano bakansalazi tebalinga ffe bwe twalinga okumala okubalonda babakolako indoctrination ne babatendeka okulaga biki ebijja mu kanso biki ebiteesebwako kale nno bw'otobibawa kanso esigala emunyadde nga buli omu ekiri ku kyalo kyewaabwe kyabala wabawo lweyeteesa ng'eteesa ku kya ggwanga kakati ate gwe oleeta kyennamukaaka kakati nona bano beetaaga okusomesa abavubuka tetubagobye bugobi nti tubaagala naye enkola nkyamu
mubeere beegendereza era mwegendereze ennyo kubanga omuntu asomba abantu bw'anaabasomba ajja bawo ekifaananyi ekikyamu akalulu akasembayo batuwangule bwe tunaba tukoze eki tetwegendereza era nze mpagira nnyo buli omu ayagalize NRM ebirungi buli omu akolere NRM ebirungi naye mu kiseera kino bwe tuba bakuwangula kukomyawo ntebe yakatika mu South mulonde omwana owammwe owawaka nga yensuubuga Sulaiti yagenda okubateebera ggoolo tubeere nga tuwangula 226.
And members of Gatawo Sacco, a local cooperative group based in Chireka, have made extensive preparations to only welcome President Yoweri Museveni, who is expected to visit the area today. The group has set up colorful decorations along the road leading to Nambole, where the president is expected to pass during his visit. They say they are excited and ready to receive the head of state in a vibrant and organized manner.
Abagatawo association bawerera ddala omutwalo gumu n'ekitundu sebo tugenda kubira nabo mu lukuŋŋaana lwo nga tufeffetta nga tukwataganira wamu ab'ebyokwerinda byonna bonna abanaabeerawo poliisi nga tukola nga tuli omuntu atya omu era yenna anaakwatibwa nga yeenyigira mu kubba omale okubba ogyemu t-shirt ya pulezidenti ng'ate mwobaddu ebyo tetugenda kukolagana nabyo.
Erina omutwalo gumu ogw'abantu ogwegattira mu bibiina ebyo okulaba nga biri mu Gatawo association tuli wamu nga association eyo eva mu bodaboda police state pulezidenti yasisinkana era ebiyitirirwa byonna bigenda okukolebwa byagenda okusinkana mu Kira municipality. Ekisooka kijja kubeera ddala wano Ekireka wagenda okujoiningira Nambole. Tusuubira nti n'abakatale bonna bamulindidde ddala abakadde abawana batasobola okugenda Nambole bajja kubaawo.
Nganze omwogezi wa Gatawo nkowoola abantu bonna abavubuka abakyala abakadde abaami abantu abayina ebibiina ebyenjawulo ffenna tujje tulabe nga tusisinkana pulezidenti waffe omwagala Yoweri Kaguta Museveni ate era tusigale nga tumunoonyeza akalulu 2026.
The people we always call omuntu wa wansi they get developed and as well mobilization in regards to the election that we have already begun. We make sure that the NRM is up and NRM as well wins in every corner of the country. So we have managed in as well as possible to make sure that the whole country NRM is at due.
Museveni due. Museveni way.
Now, the third annual Generation Next Youth Summit 2025, organized by Reach a Hand Uganda, has ended at Lunguja, Lubaga Division, with over 200 youth from Uganda and other countries in attendance. This year's summit, under the theme Our Voices, Our Power, Our Future, covered various topics like adolescent reproductive health, economic empowerment, talent discovery, role of media in promoting youth issues, among others.
Auditions have been going on. We've been having auditions up there in the training room.
This year's theme was Our Voice, Our Power, Our Future. What we're saying is, with Billy Now, it's about empowering 1 billion young people. And what we're saying that now is that the youth have to take charge now, today. Their future is today. So when we say our voice, our power, it's time now to safeguard our future. Our future is not tomorrow. Our future is not waiting for us. The future is today for us to take. Amazing youth summit that we do annually. This is the 3rd edition. And what we do is we bring youth, young people together from over 9 different countries in Africa and out of Africa to come together, to talk, to network, to collaborate, and also to spur each other on, co-create ideas on how their different nations can benefit, can grow from the youth. So
this is my first time at the BNN Summit. It has been an amazing experience and sessions. What we standard was the inclusivity. They included the deaf, and they brought the sign language interpreters, and the lessons were amazing.
We've had, and yes, previously we've been having a lot of people coming through to talk to young people. We had the Honorable come through last time. Honorable Among came through. She talked a lot about the girl child, the menstrual hygiene, and all that. And this time around, our voices have to be heard.
And said Minister for Higher Education, Dr. John Chrysostom Muyingo, has commended the NRM government for the conducive education environment in the country that has enabled investors in education to establish universities among other institutions. The minister was at the event where the Bishop of Lugazi Diocese, Right Reverend Christopher Kakoza, officially commissioned SETA University, which also coincided with the celebrations of Silver Jubilee for SETA high schools.
We started at SETA University campus to bless the campus, and I was amazed and surprised. And
I'm proud of the great work that has been done. And should there be time for you to vote, if you have to vote anyway, remember the many great things the NRM government has done for this country. Remember to tick President Museveni and the NRM government so that they continue doing that great work. What is it that I talk about the education? Just be part of it. The good thing we have come up with many policies, many programs.
I'm here on behalf of SETA University, a university with a difference. We are here to impact skills, life skills into these learners so that they can be able to face tomorrow's world much better.
Honorable Dr. Muyingo and Mama Rose Muyingo have done a lot for this country. When they bring you as a teacher, you not only remain as a classroom teacher, you eventually graduate to become a head teacher, and eventually they are spread out to different schools in the country. I want to salute you for that.
For the wonderful idea which they hatched, implemented, and which has come to fruition as we have lived 25 years.
Oh, congratulations, SETA family, for achieving
Now, in the recent years, Uganda has seen a rapid growth in the number of churches, especially independent Pentecostal ministries. While this may seem like a positive sign of spiritual revival, it has also come with serious challenges. In this regard, Church of Jesus has held a seminar of pastors, some of whom completed 7 months of training by senior pastors in and outside the country.
Martin Bakabulindi, the head of Domestic Mission Department in Chichanji Church of Jesus Uganda branch, says they aim at uniting pastors and becoming one in the word.
God is one and Jesus is one. We believe that through uniting the pastors, they can also become one body. Therefore, the leader of Chinchanji Church of Jesus, Chairman Manihiri, has organized this not only in Uganda but all over the world, that all the pastors can come and listen to the word of truth and they become one body in God and Jesus.
Regulation of churches was highlighted as many pastors are teaching conflicting doctrines, with others competing for followers and some sadly misleading people for personal gain.
We are now seeing in different countries, for example, when you look at Rwanda, there are always rules and regulations and qualifications of someone to become a pastor and start to lead a church. Therefore, we believe that through educating pastors to stick on the truth, it can help the nation and it can help them such that so many pastors and evangelists can come with the word of truth and lead people in a right way.
He said pastors are not grounded in scripture. That's why they organized a seminar by Chichanji Church of Jesus.
One of the main important issues is to equip them to be with the word of truth. As you are seeing the world of Christianity, things are not moving on well. As true pastors are there, also those who are not true also do exist. So after these seminars, we are having Bible schools for pastors and evangelists, but we train them to stick on the word of God, on the Bible, such that they can really stand on the truth.
Pastors countrywide were invited with one common goal.
About the reduction of churches in Uganda, actually yesterday in the New Vision, it was clearly stated that now churches are no longer going to be registered as NGOs. And they were trying to tell especially those Pentecostal churches that they need to be brought under one umbrella so that it will be the one to register their churches.
I have never heard anything about revelation. However, I used to read, but I could not understand what is the meaning of it. So when I joined Zion Mission Christian Center, then I discovered that there are a lot of mysteries of the kingdom of heaven.
It's not secret that some pastors become pastors without any biblical training at all. They may have good intentions, but without a strong foundation, they can easily be misled and lead others astray. Sudat Kaye, UBC News.
And our residents in Chikube, Kagadi and Hoima districts are demanding accountability from leaders they accuse of land grabbing and job extortion. The concerns were raised during a workshop on political accountability in Hoima City.
The electorate in the 3 districts of Chikube, Kagadi and Hoima in Bunyoro sub-region have decried rampant land grabbing and extortion allegedly orchestrated by district officials.
This is the way we should go, and also the IGG should up their game. When these issues come up, they should quickly swing into action and see that the I can call them perpetrators of corruption are held accountable, so that the vice is capped down within the public.
Residents, mainly from Chikube and Hoima, revealed that bribes ranging from 10 to 30 million are being demanded for government jobs in health, education and community services.
Our schools have high population starting from primary 1, and yet a teacher is one. You find 700 children, 500 children, 1,000 children with only one teacher coming in for a subject. And that one has brought school dropout. Children are running to go and fish. Others are going to the sugarcane growing areas to do some little work, that is child labor. This has led to school dropout. The schools are few. We are requesting the government at least to build schools at a parish level, just like they have been promising.
Responding to the allegations, Gloria Nyamukiza, representing the Kao Chikube, said corruption is not unique to their district and called for collective efforts to fight the vice.
I condemn it so highly. I condemn it so highly. It's not actually good practice. But let us look at it in a perspective of fighting this vice from an individual level, individual perspective. Then it will cascade to other individuals, and we see how best we can stop it within our district and the nation at large.
Other issues raised included poor health and education services, domestic violence, child labor, and environmental degradation.
You find that men are being battered, men are being beaten up, but because they feel they are masculine, they are not coming up to report such cases, and they are receiving minimal help from the various stakeholders because they cannot speak up. We call upon those, whoever feels they are being endangered because of their gender, they should come up and speak, say that they are able to be helped. The law doesn't disaggregate male or female. We are all equal in front of the law and also in front of God.
And the State Minister for Luero Renzori Triangle, Alice Kaboyo, has commended the Ministry of Education and Sports for its policies that have enabled private schools in Rampara to excel in both academic and co-curricular activities. The minister was presiding over a fundraising event aimed at raising funds to construct a science laboratory at Chinoni High School in Rampara district.
Government policies in the education sector have been credited as a major factor in the flourishing of education in Rampara district.
Academically, we have been a pillar to the country. Though the competition has been high, we have managed to top the table of the district for the last 7 years ever since the district began.
The State Minister for Luero Renzori Triangle, Alice Kaboyo, stated that the government, under the leadership of President Museveni, has created a conducive environment that allows both government and private education institutions to thrive.
Government has done a lot to support government schools, except that, of course, the money, the budget may not be enough at times, but the scholastic materials are bought all the time, the seed schools are being built. So if they can enable the private sector, why not the public sector?
The Rampara County Member of Parliament, Amos Kakunda, noted that despite some challenges in government schools, education in the district has improved.
The signals are very clear. Our schools have tremendously improved in their performance. And for that I thank you, even the students and our parents that work together with the teachers to make sure the performance of our students has grown.
The RDC of Rampara, Harriet Nakamia, emphasized the importance of educating children and encouraged people to renew their IDs during the ongoing NIRA registration process.
All getting a new ID, all if the ID was lost, or if you want to change any information from that your national ID, this is the time. Here in Chinoni, we are at Chinoni Town Council.
John Muhumuza, the director of Chinoni High School, highlighted challenges that require government intervention.
Challenges were mainly in forms of limited funds due to low fees. We charge low fees, limited infrastructure, or resistance from many forces. But we kept on improving slowly but surely.
Minister Kaboyo contributed 10 million shillings towards the construction of the science laboratory for the school. All this was at the event to mark Chinoni High School Silver Jubilee.
Thank you.
Now, the East African Court of Justice is set to hear a landmark case against Uganda's legal education authorities. The Law Students Association of East Africa has sued the Uganda Law Council, the Attorney General, and the YAC Secretary General for failing to ensure comprehensive teaching of the East African Community Law in Ugandan law schools.
Ugandan law graduates face a critical skills gap in East African community law. Regional integration is threatened by insufficient legal education standards.
The authorities that we are suing are seeing us just like a mere barking dog that doesn't bite. We wrote numerous letters to the Attorney General of Uganda. We wrote numerous letters to the Uganda Law Council asking them to incorporate East African community law into the curriculum. But because they have failed, they have wittingly and unwittingly not complied with our letters. So we decided that the only thing that we can do is maybe to seek for a declaration or other avenues.
According to court documents, only a minority of Uganda's 18 law schools offer East African community law as a core subject. Most treat it as an elective or omit it entirely, despite the ESC's push for harmonized legal practice across member states.
We have sports law, we have arbitration law. It's all being taught. Why are we leaving out East African community law? All we need is just accrediting this course in it such that it can be taught to our future lawyers.
Statistical evidence from the Law School Association of East Africa shows that out of 18 accredited law schools in Uganda, less than 30% have mandatory ESC law courses. This leaves over 70% of law graduates with inadequate knowledge of the region's legal framework, undermining cross-border legal practice and dispute resolution.
I didn't know about East African law not until I attended an East African Law Students Conference in Kenya, and it enlightened me about the importance because it's being taught in universities, in other universities except ours. So when I looked at it, it brought up a perspective of how we can expound on our knowledge, and if we really intend to have cross-border practice, how can we have it without studying about other laws?
Stakeholders in the legal sector, including law students and practicing advocates, have expressed frustration. This case comes as the ESC intensifies efforts to operationalize its customs union and common market. The lack of harmonized legal training threatens the effectiveness of these regional protocols, as legal professionals are ill-prepared to interpret and apply ESC law in real-world scenarios. The outcome of this reference could set a precedent for legal education reforms in Uganda across the ESC. If the court rules in favor of Law School Association of East Africa, law schools may be compelled to overhaul curricula, ensuring future graduates are equipped for regional legal practice.
And Mbarara City Resident Commissioner Catherine Helen Kamwine has reminded refugees and immigrants living in Uganda to preserve the peace they have found and remain law-abiding. She made the remarks during a stakeholders' engagement on migration management governance held at Las Vegas Hotel in Mbarara City. The session was organized by the National Citizenship and Immigration Control, a department under the Ministry of Internal Affairs.
The meeting brought together participants from Mbarara and neighboring districts to discuss migration governance and immigration enforcement.
You went to the microphone.
The Commissioner of Borders and Foreign National Management, Colonel Godfrey Kambere, commended the turnout and said the objectives of the engagement were achieved.
It has been a good engagement. We had the guests from Mbarara City, even as far as Kisoro, the RDC and the team, you have seen them. But the whole purpose was to engage them, to sensitize them on this immigration management. As emphasizing as key stakeholders, they are very, very important. And with this immigration management governance, we cannot do it alone.
He urged stakeholders to work together as one government in protecting Uganda's borders and upholding the integrity of the immigration system.
They guided that we should even take these sensitization campaigns to the village, to the parish level, so that, those other foreigners they can hear from us. So it has been a great one, and we are happy.
He also reaffirmed the department's commitment to strengthening immigration control and positioning Uganda as a regional model for responsible and secure migration governance.
We encourage those ones who are working without work permits should endeavor to get work permits, and the beauty of it, they are free. They are not paid for, which is, to reinforce that we are stepping up the sensitization campaign, and also the residents district commissioners have promised to support us in that.
RCC Kamwine appreciated the outreach and urged the immigration team to extend the program to the grassroots.
We are going to call meetings and invite you so that we hold local engagements about the same issues. We shall have local solutions to the problem. One of them is that we are going to engage you more for community sensitization, our team here.
She called on refugees and immigrants to uphold Uganda's laws and contribute to maintaining the prevailing peace.
They must protect the peace they have found here, because for us we fought for this peace. And we must maintain the peace in this country, in Uganda. So if you come to Uganda, don't come to disturb our peace. Come to stay in Uganda at peace.
I don't know whether you mean the learners identification number.
And Ministry of Education and Sports, through River Flow International, a science-based organization, has donated 20 science kits to schools in Chiriandongo district. River Flow promotes practical science learning using locally made equipment under its Science Teachers initiative. Let's take a look.
Riverflow International, a science-based organization, is an initiative supporting Uganda's competency-based curriculum by providing practical tools to engage learners in hands-on scientific inquiry. These kits reportedly transform classrooms into interactive labs. Chiriandongo District Education Officer Reverend Kiria Edward praised the initiative for turning theoretical science lessons into hands-on experiences.
Now, the 20 schools that are going to get this, they will give no excuse for failing science. Yes. No excuse for failing, sincerely speaking, because it is going to be hands-on. Yes, hands-on. It is going to be hands-on. That's what we want. Let the children practice as well as the teachers. But
The kits include apparatus aligned with the primary school science curriculum. District Security Officer Lieutenant Vienjeru Ronald cautioned head teachers to use the kits responsibly, noting their value at 7.2 million and highlighted the government's focus on science, education and salary reforms.
Head teachers, we appeal to you. Guard these equipment jealously. Number two, you have seen now the focus of government. The focus of government is now towards sciences.
Orori Margaret from the Advocacy and Communication Office demonstrated how the kids work in lessons, assuring all schools will eventually benefit despite financial challenges.
This is aimed to promote learning of science practically. Two, it's aimed to break down the culture of cramming.
Area RDC Dan Muganga welcomed the initiative and urged ed teachers to embrace it for learners to compete globally.
And Government of Uganda has commended efforts by schools in training students with best competence learning, enabling many to exhibit in this year's science show in Jinja. The science show takes center stage for the entire week. Let's take a look.
Vinska Joseph, he is a student at Kakla School, Jinja, in Butembe. As the agricultural learners, we were able to come up with a local fridge. We are trying to solve a number of problems. For example, local people in the rural areas, they are unable to buy refrigerators to preserve the vegetables, because the vegetables have got a short life shelf. So when we do this, when they sell the vegetables and some have remained, we can put them here and they are preserved and they can sell them another day to the customers when they are still fresh. Or a shako cooler. This fridge works on the principle of evaporative cooling. So as you observe it, we use shako because shako is porous and absorbs heat rays from the sun. So we need to keep on moistening the shako. So as you moist the shako, the water cools the shako, and when dry air comes, the moisture evaporates and lowering the temperature inside by removing the latent heat inside. We are trying to solve a number of problems. For example, local people in the rural areas, they are unable to buy refrigerators to preserve the vegetables because the vegetables have got a short life shelf.
My name is Nalukenge Josephine from Iganga Secondary School. Today I'm exhibiting a project called Yofa Egasco Chapter. This is a website we created to add on the connectivity of agripreneurs and farmers in Uganda and beyond. That's if we get more sponsors to help us upgrade our project from not only in Iganga Secondary School, but also in Uganda and beyond. So this project, we are aiming at marketing different products by different schools or different companies. So here, we're solving the problem of connectivity in Uganda. You know how most farmers are not fully connected to the outside world. Someone can have their products, but they're only selling in their area, not in the whole Uganda. So
innovation has been our learners in higher institutions of learning. In Switzerland University in particular, I didn't visit many other schools today, but have tools, have machines that have made as students that actually can solve problems of farmers in terms. They even have one particular innovation that is for, what we call it, for plucking chicken for restaurants and hotels. That's very impressive. But also
set to transport to the wrong person. Here's how to reverse it with MTN Mobile Money. Dial *165#. Select My Account. Select Initiate Reversal. You will see your last 3 transactions. Select the transaction you want to reverse. Enter your mobile money PIN and you'll get an SMS confirmation that the transaction has been blocked from being withdrawn. And that's it. Please note, only transactions that haven't been withdrawn can be reversed.
Hello, Kampala, Uganda. In response to the national call of strengthening the traffic security, Good Products Group HGO brand has officially launched the Rider Selection Campaign. Registration is now open. Visit www.riders.hgo.com. Complete your registration now for a chance to win exciting prizes including motorcycles, exclusive HGO gift boxes, and official rider vests, all while promoting safe riding awareness. This is how to participate. Pay the registration fee, invite 3 friends to form a team of 4, and your registration fee will instantly be refunded. Begin your journey of honor today. Don't miss this opportunity. Join the challenge, promote road safety, and become a pioneer rider. For details, visit the official Good Products website at www.hgo.com or call toll-free 0800-335-555 or visit our offices at Kingdom Kampala 3rd floor to register now and win prizes worth millions.
From the day your child is born, you want to protect them. You want to protect them from the harm you know and the things your eyes can see. Protect them from falls when they are playing and as they are learning the world. But what protects them from the things your eyes can't see? Diseases attacking their bodies. Immunization from as early as birth, 6 weeks, 10, 14 weeks, to 9 and 18 months, and malaria starting at 6, 7, 8 to 18 months protects children from diseases, giving them the foundation they need to grow stronger and healthier.
Parents and caregivers, remember to immunize your children 9 times from birth to 18 months to protect them against vaccine-preventable diseases such as measles, rubella, polio, pneumonia, hepatitis B, tuberculosis, tetanus, meningitis, yellow fever, diarrhea, whooping cough, diphtheria, and malaria. All vaccines used for immunization are safe, effective, and free.
This message is from the Ministry of Health with support from UNICEF, WHO, and partners.
You got us on your wallet. Bobby, again! What's the drama?
Drama? Colleagues, elections for special interest groups are calling. SIGs, elections, youth, PWDs, elderly. It's time to vote for our leaders. June through August. From village to parish to district to nationals. Youth, PWDs, elderly. It's time, go vote your leaders. No! Hey, elections are supposed to be peaceful. Easy vote, okay?
Youth, elderly, and persons with disabilities. It's time to choose our leaders. Let's show up and participate in the special interest group elections. Starting June through August this year. Your vote, your voice. My vote, my voice. This message is brought to you by the Uganda Electoral Commission.
Fred!
Osmosis.
Freddy! Fred Dollar, my boss, CEO Inojo, the general of generals, the conqueror of conquerors, the first and the final, the sky above the skies, the promised land, the terms and the conditions, the international king crocodile, the source of the Nile.
I don't have money today.
Just take a polite loan of 200k to stock on my shop. The signs and symptoms of success. The bank commander, not the bank teller.
Why hassle for a loan when you've got MTN Momo? We're sorting. Use the Momo app or dial *165*5# for all quick loans. Choose from the different loan options from our partners and get one that works for you. Together, we're unstoppable.
Hello, Kampala, Uganda. In response to the national call of strengthening the traffic security, Good Products Group HGO brand has officially launched the Rider Selection Campaign. Registration is now open. Visit www.riders.hgo.com. Complete your registration now for a chance to win exciting prizes including motorcycles, exclusive HGO gift boxes, and official rider vests, all while promoting safe riding awareness. This is how to participate. Pay the registration fee, invite 3 friends to form a team of 4, and your registration fee will instantly be refunded. Begin your journey of honor today. Don't miss this opportunity. Join the challenge, promote road safety, and become a pioneer rider. For details, visit the official Good Products website at www.hgo.com or call toll-free 0800-335-555 or visit our offices at Kingdom Kampala 3rd floor to register now and win prizes worth millions.
Now in sports, the new Uganda Table Tennis Association UTA President Cyrus Muwanga has pledged dedication and a focus on local development of the sport.
Recently elected unopposed, Muwanga officially received the instruments of power from outgoing President Robert Jagwe.
One thing that the public in Uganda is going to see more frequently is the presence and visibility of the sport on the local scene. I remember when I played at the national team, and we would fill up our Lugogo Stadium, indoor stadium. That is something that was wonderful to see. Gayaza, Namagunga, Namiryango, Smack, having teams to fill up that stadium.
Muwanga was elected alongside Brian Senyondo, Treasurer, and Joseph Lukundo, General Secretary. Additional executive positions were filled by Caroline Aziku, Vice President, Ronnie Serilio, Technical Director, Ameria Bila, Peterson Walujo, Paul Mutambuze, and Davis Wasaja. Under Jagwe's 12-year leadership, Uganda rose to global recognition despite internal challenges.
It is very unfortunate that we have a new leadership in power
and someone has already petitioned that leadership.
My solution to the internal wars is that even before I had this formal handover, taking of power, I've already talked to the people that are disgruntled. I told them that if we are for the sport development, we should all come together and sit on the table and we see how we can best develop the game. And I'm sure they are going to listen because they don't have any grudge with the new executive. If they are for sports, I think they are going to come and join us to take the sport to the next level.
The handover ceremony at Kupachimini Rugogo was attended by top sports administrators and potential partners.
We took money, we went around the grassroots, invested money, and the results are showing for themselves.
When you are the person playing, you think that the most important thing is on the field. I've realized it's governance first. Whether you have the best talent, if the governance is wrong, it's not correct, your talent will move and disappear.
The transition in sport, in any industry, is extremely important. And what you've done today, Robert, bringing Cyrus to table tennis, I think you are transitioning Ugandan sport. And I thank you for that.
It's very rare that the head of an international organization knows an athlete by name. Because we attended in Paris at the Olympics, we had a meeting with the head of international table tennis. I said, Don William, how is Joseph? This was the head. She's superintending over 200 countries. And for her to know that in Uganda, a small country like Uganda, which is not well known, like China, Korea, and others, for the head to know an athlete by name, it's because of the hard work that you guys have done. So congratulations to you. As you know, and Calvin, they recently got scholarships, and we are going to continue supporting them. Our hope is that they can be elevated. They need to be managed carefully, because managing success at that young age is not easy. So Mr. President Cyrus managed those young people. When we were in Commonwealth, we had the youngest people there from table tennis, those young guys.
The UTTA boosts nationwide reach and champions like Joseph Sebatiendila.
And that does it for the weekly news roundup. I am Rhoda Ngonzi. Have yourselves a lovely afternoon.
UBC, inspiring Uganda.
Hello, Kampala, Uganda. In response to the national call of strengthening the traffic security, Good Products Group HGO brand has officially launched the Rider Selection Campaign. Registration is now open. Visit www.riders.hgo.com. Complete your registration now for a chance to win exciting prizes including motorcycles, exclusive HGO gift boxes, and official rider vests, all while promoting safe riding awareness. This is how to participate. Pay the registration fee, invite 3 friends to form a team of 4, and your registration fee will instantly be refunded. Begin your journey of honor today. Don't miss this opportunity. Join the challenge, promote road safety, and become a pioneer rider. For details, visit the official Good Products website at www.hgo.com or call toll-free 0800-335-555 or visit our offices at Kingdom Kampala 3rd floor to register now and win prizes worth millions.
Step into a world of excellence, comfort, and pride.